What I remember most when I look back into the past, burn after writing. When I look back into my past, what do I miss most? Listen, I have four memories for this, four top memories, okay? But I ain't gonna keep you for 50 hours, unless you wanna hear that. Anyhow, I had to pick my favorite one, and I'm gonna say my mother used to pick up double shifts, and it used to be overnight sometime, right? Every morning, even on Saturdays, because it became a routine. I would be outside, she would pick me up, right? And then we go down to Donut King. If you ain't never been to Donut King in Lake Charles, Louisiana, you ain't ever had a real donut. You haven't even lived life yet. You gotta get a dozen of donuts glazed, then you gotta get donut holes glazed. If you don't, like I said, you ain't lived life yet. But anyhow, we would get in the car, go to Donut King. After making it to Donut King, we would listen to this morning show by Steve Harvey, and he had a section called Strawberry Letter. Every morning, it was anonymous about somebody's relationship problems, or even if they was having a great time with their relationship and just wanted to bring it up a notch, right? Most people don't know Steve Harvey probably did morning shows, or he had a morning show, but if you in the South, you know about the Strawberry Letter. So every morning, I would die to hear these letters because it gave me the same feeling of spending time with my grandmother when she would give me the gossip about Mossville, right? I love listening to these letters all the time. Of course, some of them were extremely crazy, extremely funny. You know, they would do that every morning. I might have to say it was one of my best bonding times with my mother because we technically didn't have to talk to each other the entire time. Like that silence bond, I don't know if people really understand what that means, but like when you could just sit there and bond with somebody and you ain't really got to be having a full-on conversation. Even though after it would go off, you know, I had my opinion about some of the relationships. I was too young to be getting in the sauce, but you know I was. You know, but we would talk about that and she would drive me to school. Later on, I learned a funny thing. She would do that every morning just to get me to go to school because you know the boy was trying to skip. I wasn't trying to go. I wasn't trying to kick it. I wasn't trying to go nowhere with nobody. Why is the wind blowing so hard in my damn video?
Say God and the devil must have been having a conversation with that wind. I couldn't get through it, but anyhow, I'm gonna holler at my grandpa about that. I just wanted to give y'all a quick childhood memory about me and a bonding moment I shared with my mother. Hopefully you enjoyed. With my 3 subscribers dropping April 15th, a new season. We finna turn up. Y'all know it's Team Pive. Leave that shit in the comments, you heard?
Look at me trying to get through this forest and so I can burn this in peace and quiet. Boy, it look pretty back here, don't it? On them little duck off spots, on them little side trails.